The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1. We are back in this TOUCAN region again, and in the same half as we were last night, where Jack finally broke out of relegation danger, and now we look to continue here in this region as we bring you the 6th seed, Charles Sandfer, and the 11th seed, Aiden Smith. We look at what they've done so far this season. Look at Sandfer's resume here, trying to work his way into that Super League conversation. He made an Elite 8 run in T1 March Madness, was eliminated by JT in 9. That one went the distance. Got wins over Cologne, who's no longer in the league. You have Bowtie and Clay also along with that. But those are his only true wins. He had a DQ win over Eric Monaco, then was eliminated by Chomic in the round of 32, and then Toaster Guy, who, mind you, made the final 4, eliminated Sandfer in Masquerade May. As for Aiden, it's another guy looking to try and get out of that danger zone we talked about last night. With only one win, a second win would work wonders for him to stay up here in D1. 2 first-round exits to Brock and Dark in his first 2 tournaments, and then he got his first win in an upset fashion over Eli, but was swept by Yoshi in the next round in May. So that is the scene here, or these are the stakes for both these guys. We talk about what we've seen today. Cap moving on over Allen. Allen again going up against some stiff competition in Captain after one of the most competitive sweeps one could ever see against KT in May. Loses 4-2, Cap on in the Fur region. And this is like one of a triple header tonight on the stream side. Kevin Ellison will follow. G-Man's going to take you all through that at 6. And then sandwich between that and JT Monaco at 8. You have Abian and Leah at 7 on non-stream. So another sold out day here in Jungle July. We look at the bracket for today. We have a matchup set between the 2 Kings of March, KT and Peter. After Peter upset Zay in 6 last night, and what can only say was a very extremely dramatic Game 6 winner for Peter. Just over 20 minutes was just absolute insane game. That also running alongside 2 other games we had yesterday. Pretty crazy stuff. So you have Sanford and Aiden here, and then Caesar and Brando will play tomorrow at 8 Eastern. That will be streaming live. And we bring it in here. Joining me today, once again, Caesar will be reffing, but I got Nick here to help me do some co-commentary. Nick, you just heard me set the table for these 2 guys. Both guys really could use this win. Sanford trying to move into that Super League conversation again, and Aiden just trying to get himself out of relegation. Talk to me about the keys for these guys to get that crucial win for both their seasons, and overall how the stakes set the stage here.
Well, for Sandfer, he just has to put what happened T3 in the past, as someone else who got knocked out by that magical Toaster Guy run T3 all the way to the Final 4. You're just going to run into those games sometimes. And he has a lot of experience. He knows that. He just has to figure out what he knows what works and what doesn't work. He's just going to have to roll with the punches and try to get some sort of momentum going because he knows if he wants to make a Super League run, it's going to have to start now. It can't wait till T5. And for Aiden Smith, he has even more on the line. He's one of those guys with one win. That Eli game was so crucial for him, but he still only has 7 individual wins on the season. He's one of the people on the lower end of the one-win club. He desperately needs this series win. Even if he doesn't get the series win, every single game is going to matter to him because he's going to be staring directly at the bubble in terms of every single game win matters in terms of being able to seed just one spot higher than others. So for him, it's just going to be trying to figure out if he can replicate what he did well in that Eli game, see if he can have lightning strike twice.
Indeed. Thank you, Nick, for those thoughts. Caesar, if you got any opening thoughts, let me know in BC or pod, however you prefer. I'm going to go with Sandfer here first. Sandfer, I mean, you know better than anyone what's on the line for you here today. Trying to work your way back into that conversation of Super League, making a run. You can't leave it up to chance in T5. What's the mindset going in here, and just thinking about that resume going in here? Big stakes for you today.
Honestly, not even thinking about it, just because the more I think about anything with Super League, the more it's just going to put pressure. Trying to come into this basically no pressure at all. At least that mindset. It worked out well for me last year when I had that idea, whereas basically my second and third tournaments went to final without even really worrying about what was going on with Super League. So yeah, just trying to get back to that mindset realistically. So whatever happens the rest of the way.
Absolutely. Aiden, I go to you. You can type or talk however you prefer. Just kind of similar questioning. I mean, you got a lot on the line. Trying to stay in D1 here. When would keep you out of the danger, at least in the present moment? Talk to me about the mindset coming into this game against Sandfer, and how are you going to get it done tonight? Caesar's just popped away. All good. Oh, Sandfer, if you want to respond to you, Pez, feel free.
I honestly think there's a lot of people that are really good. I'm not even sure I necessarily thought of myself as top 10 last year. I just had really good resume and good runs, truthfully.
Yeah. See what Aiden says here. And all I can do is play how I play. This game is much up to chance, so we'll see who gets the better end of the stick today. Yep, that seen a lot of luck come into play here recently, so we will see how it is. Zay and Peter last night definitely was a lot more on the skill, but we will, of course, see what happens in this series. Okay, Caesar's back, and Caesar's going to log. I can handle the table calls. Since both are in VC. So Sandfer, without further ado, it's game 1, and you got free choice. How many?
Well, I know what Aiden usually typically likes, so we're going to go a little bit away from that. We'll go with 9 to start.
All right, go with 9. Caesar sets the rules, and they both join up. It is game 1 of this best of 7 series. A winner gets either Caesar or Brando in the Timber 32, and we are underway on an open door +2 on the green.
Oh boy. Now it is a 9-card start, so it's not too likely he has anything to play off of this, but we'll see. Yep.
Just close the door.
Playing it cool for now. Playing it cool for now.
Yeah, playing it cool. These guys aren't ones to really throw extra cards at them when it's not necessarily needed early on those open doors.
Yeah, it's smart. These two are solid players, each in their own right. It's just going to be a matter of who's going to be able to get a good momentum going here. We keep drawing parallels to that Zay Peter game. I mean, we're in exactly the same situation of one guy's looking to. Well, he says he's not looking to make a Super League run, but it's what it's in his back of his mind for sure.
It's not
And
top
one
of
guy,
mind for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not like I don't care about Super League. It's like you can't let that stuff get into your head when you're trying to get the focus on the game at hand. That is the mindset to go with in this, and that's what most players in this league in situations like this gotta stick to that mindset till they get the dub.
Yeah, it's just for the most part, this is another relegation versus Super League battle. Which one wants it more? We'll see who prevails. Anyways, in the action, fairly calm so far. No power cards. Switching it over to the red now. Sandfer, I think, has been able to run these numbers pretty well so far. Oh, already Sandfer all the way down to Uno. Hasn't even had to...
Playing that clean Aiden back pocket. Back pocket. Not even surprised with that play there.
Absolutely.
You saw he liked the yellow, saw a couple cards, and Sandfer thought he was low, but nope, not there yet. No call out there.
Very good on the ammo control there.
And a check of the table.
Oh,
yeah,
the draws.
yeah, he did have a couple draws there. So, but it's neck and neck despite the +4. But Aiden with the possession arrow lead here as it's tied at 4.
Sandford did a really good job being able to navigate the colors just perfectly, whether it's just being able to time everything correctly or just lucking into the right positions. And
Aiden to
my
red
goodness,
with the wild, and that's now
Aiden Smith.
that is now 3 for Aiden.
Aiden just seeming to be able to get these cards. Is Sandford going to be able to have anything to play off of this? Oh my goodness.
Sandfer says
the
no
double
way.
wild. That is huge.
No way.
Yep, great play.
Huge
great
play. Yeah. And top floor on the yellow. Great move by Sandfer, sniffing out that ISO play. But Aiden, that's gotta be top deck. There's no
top
way.
deck.
That's gotta be top
wild.
deck. Oh my goodness, that is some tough.
Oh,
but
Sandfer's
Sandfer's a
at
check.
Uno
He's a check.
anyway.
He's a check. Aiden with the play. Is this it? Only had to draw one card off that. He's still close. Oh,
is this gonna be it?
Aiden
oh my
Smith
goodness.
with the double
Wow.
+2. 1-0. Aiden, I can
Wow.
only guess that wild was top deck, and that was what broke you out of that one.
No, that was absolutely key.
Yeah, saved your butt for sure. Thoughts on that win? Getting that feeler game through. I mean, it was pretty clean for the most part.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
Sandfer's
Sandfer.
willing.
Sandfer, would you like to reveal your last card there on that check? Up to you.
Wait, was he?
What was your last card when you were at check?
Why
with
didn't he
the red
reply
four?
to the red 4?
Oh,
No, but what was your last one? What was your last one?
The +4 was good. I'll say that.
All right.
so no red, probably. I'm not.
Got game 1 win. Yeah, I'm not. We'd have to check logs on that, but I don't know when it was the last time you checked the game 1 wins. We'd have to dig into matchup results on that one for sure. Well, Aiden with the game 1 win here, Nick. I mean, I think that's pretty big for him. He's really got to try and snag some momentum early if he wants to try and get himself further on to a win here.
Yeah, even though it is just game 1, and usually these are just feeler games before we get into the real action, Aiden was able to get the right cards, able to get the wild top deck, which really freed him up to use that run to the finish and get there before Sandford could really do much of anything about it.
Exactly. Caesar, if you got any thoughts, just drop them in. But yeah, that is gonna put Aiden up 1-0. That's a big win for him. It's a big win game one. I mean, it is a feeler game one like we talk about, but still getting that game one win, starting off the March. Okay, so yeah, game one win against Brock. Yeah, and
There we
we'll
go.
note that he did lose in that series, I believe.
I was
He
gonna
did lose in
say.
that series. Yeah. He that was that. By the way, that was his only win in that series. Brock won 4 straight after that.
Yeah, maybe he should have just lost this game because his Eli match, he lost the first one and then
Yeah,
won
he
the
did
rest
lose
of
the
the way.
first one. Yeah, and yeah,
Something
he
to
lost the first
consider.
one. It's the same thing. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
won in 5. That's pretty interesting.
Sandfer
Alright.
familiar with that concept too. He lost his first. I mean, he
Yeah.
won that first game against Toaster Guy, that
Yeah,
35 card comeback, and then
yeah, that was
Lost
a
first.
pretty.
I mean,
that
I
was
could have power played if I wanted to. I could have.
gotta.
Okay, well, unless Caesar has any thoughts on this one, I think we can head for game 2. You just let me know. I think there's any. I'm not sure what much more we could say.
Nothing
Yeah, head
else
for
really
game
to
2,
say.
focusing on. Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
all right,
Well,
all right. So Sandfer can't pick. You still got. You can't pick any. You can pick anything.
12.
12. All right, 12 it is.
Backing up more into the higher card starts.
Sandfer did say he's trying to pick something out of Aiden's comfort zone there with the 9. Well, that didn't work out too well, although the top deck wild did work wonders for him, so we will see as we start on a yellow 2.
Yeah, and we get a lot of those games where it just comes down to one draw, breaking the right way. That's why we have these series as a best of 7. You know, you just got to put that, especially since it's a game 1 loss, you could kind of put that behind you and focus on the rest of the series and not worry too much about what you did wrong there. Just, I don't think there was much Sandford could really do.
For sure. Yeah, that top deck wild. I mean, that's pretty good. They're gonna play clean here early, and the 12 card start takes a few turns to really see some action on the table.
Just gonna trim the fat from their deck,
Exactly.
run these yellows. Oh, we have a
One up
small
this time.
straight going.
Yeah, we do have a small straight. Oh no, not quite. Actually, no, small straight's 4.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's
I
an
I
even
thought there was a
smaller
little-
straight.
Even small, a mini straight, a micro straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse 5 there from Sandfer. First shot of the game there.
Can Aiden continue to run the yellow here? Waiting on Aiden.
Aiden takes his time after the double, and he's gonna draw.
No. Runs,
Runs
out.
dry
Does
out there.
Sandfer have any more?
No. And we're taking our
Very-
first trip to Draw City, population dose.
A very early draw city too. We've only
Very
been
early.
on the yellow.
Yeah, we've only been going a couple minutes.
Oh, Aiden gets the yellow skip off the draw, I'm guessing, and is able to break out with a nice 3-bagger there. Takes a slight lead over Sandfer with that. Has the possession arrow. Sandfer content to run on the red for now. Still have not seen any green or blue.
Oh, get out of here, you Pez.
There's the
Come on.
cherry red. Zero sugar.
www.drinkmineralroadenergy.com. We're pack $12.99.
Excellent.
In honor of the big boss, who's busy today. Got the team back in his back. Got his back up. I can't.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. We got
Basically,
his back today. That's what it
yeah.
is. That's what it is. God, I'm just really great at talking sometimes. Oh, it's
Sandfer able to
Sandfer.
switch.
Oh, top floor switch to the green. And Aiden's got some for sure.
Probably able to run this green for a little while. Still waiting on the blue. Self ditto there for Sandfer. And Aiden content to stay on the greens for now. Similar to game one, we haven't seen a lot of action yet, but these two are likely getting somewhat close to the end. Might see some fireworks relatively shortly. Sandfer. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Well, there's the fireworks. There it is. Sandfer
Thank you for the
able to-
setup, Nick.
No problem. Not a problem. I just had a sense, you know. I just had a sense. You were typing for just a little bit long there. Sandfer able to get the run first, able to take.
There was definitely an element of pre-typing that.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to say there. Sandfer, I think it was pretty clean until the end there. Just perfect ammo control, really. And
Yeah, I just had to kind of get rid of that yellow reverse early on because that was kind of the mismatched action card in that hand. It's nice to get a hand where there's at least a few, and so
yeah. And if you're Aiden, I don't really see anything you really did. You really did wrong. I mean, you got the switch into red, but you ran dry on it, and Sandfer set up his own number play into green, which kind of got him rolling towards the finish there. There's really not much you can say.
I actually kind of was hoping for the switch to red. Truthfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in hindsight, yeah, that's a tough one, but I mean, what can you do there? For sure.
I don't think Aiden can really expect to have the run to the finish that early, especially since Pandora's box wasn't even opened yet. We hadn't seen blue all game. He was likely thinking, "Oh, I can wait." If he had something, he was probably thinking he could wait and see where else he could use it. But no, just unfortunate circumstance there for Aiden.
Exactly, and I think that's about all we need to say about it, and I think we can head for game 3. So Aiden, it is now your homestand, and it is game number 3. You cannot pick 9 as you won in that game 1. How many cards for game 3? 7 it is.
The OG.
The OG indeed.
Trying to see if he can use the lower card starts to switch momentum back over. I mean, the 9 card start was good for him, but 7 should.
We start on a
just
red
about
8
fine.
here as they both get it started. Game 3, best of 7, and tied 1-1. Now a best of 5. No more than normal. Oh my god. Okay, Sandfer. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Making me look bad again. Oh my god.
Aiden runs out on the red early.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay.
That wasn't meant to be a throw. Okay.
Aiden with the blue switch.
Yeah, able to break out of the red.
First switch of the game there.
Sandfer able to be content with this blue. Aiden, a little quick 1-2 action there. See what Sandfer has.
7 there.
Nothing. Wow. Does Aiden have anything left?
I assume so.
Well,
And an MRE Uno. MRE Uno is proud to announce that we have Charles Sandfer mic'd up throughout the series.
For now.
For now.
He might even send that.
But no, they
No,
both.
no.
Yeah.
If you screw something up, you can just not talk for the rest of the match, like Jeremy Pena did when he messed up that play while he's mic'd up. We draw back and forth.
Yeah, into the draw city. Both running out of blue at the same time. Typical 7-game start. It with neither
7-game start, huh?
seven cards start.
7 games. Game 7 already? Wow.
Wow. But no, if neither really has ammo, it usually goes like this.
Oh, there's red.
back
hello.
into the red. Must have drew some red there.
So a 2-color game here so far. Nothing. Haven't seen the green or the yellow.
Yeah.
And but the bottom floated. Wouldn't scroll all the way down. One up this time to the 8. And Aiden with the run here. Skip. Looking for a double. He got it.
Stays
Nick,
in
both
the
these
red.
guys, they're both really good at controlling their ammo. They're not going to go on crazy runs if it's not for a win. It seems so far. Both these guys really doing well in ammo control. Very poised, very disciplined.
Ammo control big with these two. Haven't seen many fireworks in terms of gameplay until the very end.
Oh, here's yellow now,
Both of
and
these
there's
two.
blue.
Oh.
Trips 1 on the board.
Sandfer really wants this to stay a 2-color game.
Oh,
And Aiden
quad
says no,
1.
no
Aiden
way.
shuts the door.
In the battle of ones.
Oh my god! Oh, wint 1,
Technically
and it's
three.
not
Wint
Skittles.
One.
I mean, it's
It's
technically we have all
No, it's
we have all
not.
4.
It's got to be all in a row.
Red, yellow, blue, yellow, green.
No.
It's a lot. It's a biased bag of Skittles. We stay
No,
green.
we can't break out the gifts. No.
No, we can't do that there. No,
No.
it's not true Skittles.
But
Aiden
we're
will
into-
stick with the green after that. Oh, look at that
Oh.
table check. Aiden at
I didn't-
dose. Big table check from Sandfer.
How is Aiden at 2, and we've only been on 2 colors for most of this game?
Well, I don't think it.
It's
I mean, we started on 7, and I don't think we really. We had like a little bit of drawing, but had that little draw city,
Yeah.
but not. They've been playing clean. Those number switches are huge.
Ooh, the
Ooh,
power
okay.
play. Is this a run to the finish? Aiden draws. Let's
Power
see
play gone
what
for
Sandfer
Sandfer.
has here.
Aiden retains his power play at this moment. He draws Sandfer. I'm guessing that's. Oh yeah, there it comes.
Oh, this is game.
Four
This has
bagger
to be
run.
game.
Grand slammer. Boom! Triple reverse. Closes
Wow.
it
I
on the
didn't want to
5.
get the Uno.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sandfer, I could tell you were ready for that one. Just had to keep the color the same there. Were you sensing that he might have had a switch in store had you not power played there?
I figured he might have either had the 2-card run or might have had something that could have messed up doing that. So
Aiden, did you have the win in your pocket there?
I
Simple
think it's
question.
a very high probability there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
That's a smart play from Sandfer there. If that flipped the game completely for him.
Yeah.
It's
really
a
did.
little bit early to use the power play, but if you can get a clean flip of the game
It's
result
game
like
3.
that,
Yeah.
yeah, it's game 3. But
Just a tad. But we're starting to get into the meat potatoes of this one.
Yep, as using in game 1.
Well, that's
But most
that's
people aren't yet.
Hey,
though,
hey,
okay?
this is
most people aren't.
Hey,
yet.
it's that's an opinionative thing, okay?
Where's our Yepes regen?
That's all right. Well, I think that's about you can say. Nick, I mean, Sandfer, he knew that he had a sense of that table check was huge for him and got him that win, and that could be shifting momentum, but we'll have to see what happens moving forward here.
Yeah, that's just experience from Sandfer being able to sniff that out that Aiden was likely to have the finish there and made a decision to use the power play there. Now is up 2-1.
2-1. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out if the power play comes back to bite him, but
I
I
got him
think
a
it's a
win,
smart
but
play. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I will power play the second game now, says Dupes.
really switching things up there. Really switching things up.
Really switching that strategy. Okay, Aiden, you still can't pick 9 for game 4. How many cards?
Oh,
10 cards.
10, okay. Some interest from the
Sandfer
mic.
originally went to the 9.
Some
he's keeping
intrigue
his
from the
sprint. He's keeping his sprint in his back pocket.
some intrigue from the mic'd up Sandfer here on this match. Start on a
We
red
gotta-
skip.
Yeah.
And we mentioned he was trying to go for something Aiden was allegedly uncomfortable with the 9, and now he's picking 10. So we'll see. Maybe trying to switch it up a bit, try and disturb the waters a little, trying to. You can get uncomfortable when you're in this situation, Nick. You gotta try things you're not accustomed to if you want to get a win against someone like Sandfer.
Yeah. I totally get the play. Just going back to what previously worked. It's been 2 games. The 12 card start didn't work. The 7 card start didn't work. The 9 worked, so maybe you figure if you go back to that same general area, you could get something to go your way again. I like the mindset there.
Yep. Very, very interesting indeed. We'll see what happens as Aiden will make the first switch of the game off that red with the 3, and if we had a decimal point, we'd have pi. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keep it yellow. I know you like that, Sandfer. I know you like that.
Where's the other yellow one?
Huh?
Oh, did you not? You should play a yellow 1, Sandfer. Damn it.
Aw,
Okay.
not quite.
And reversed +2 there from Sandfer, looking for the triple. Maybe
see
a
the
quad,
early-
and he's got a quad.
Very
Green 6 to Aiden, and that's a big move there. That's like we talked about. Don't often see Aiden make play, or Aiden and Sandfer, both of them. We don't often see them make plays like
did a
that
play.
without it being a winner, but
Yeah.
they
Very
exhibit good ammo control. So an interesting run here, and Aiden's gonna ditto the 7, and they will play on clean on green.
Yeah. Very, very interesting that Sandfer would use up the ammo early like that. Very interested to see what he has cooking exactly here. Because as you said, this isn't usual. This entire match has just been trimming the fat from the deck, using all the
Oh,
numbers,
ditto.
and then going to a run. Well, Aiden's going on a bit of a ditto streak. Trying to see what works. Maybe the dittos will help. Both content on the green. Oh my
here's
goodness.
Sandfer, and that is gonna do
Oh
it.
my
3-1.
goodness. That is
Wow.
4 +2s in the deck to start off. I
only drew one of those.
Yeah, that's tough. That is tough.
I drew one of those.
Yeah.
You drew once that entire game, and it was another +2. So
I mean, Aiden. I don't know if you can really, you can't really attribute that to anything other than you just got outmatched on the ammo. I mean, I don't know if there was anything you may have regretted using, or anything you think you could have done, but yeah.
I was half tempted to switch to the blue 4 earlier when he played it
Yeah.
because the yellow 4 or something. Like, which way do I want to go about this?
Yeah, that's just a classic lopsided match. Now Sandfer, after losing game 1, has won 3 straight, one with a power play. Aiden still with the power play in his pocket, so we'll see as the arrow will shift to him for a potential elimination scenario. Yeah, really not anything you could do. And even then, we talk about defensive power play. We saw that last night with Peter against Zay, Nick, and like you could think about defensive power play, but there's nothing you could have done there. I mean, Sandfer's been getting his runs out very quickly when he's running to the finish. He's not leaving any room for it.
Yeah, even if you do get the defensive power play off, and even if you do sense that he has the run to the finish right there, if you have a hand like Aiden has, where you only have 2 skips and that's it, even if you do get it off, you're just basically delaying the inevitable more often than not. Maybe you'll get an advantageous number that extends the game and you can try to do some sort of comeback, but more often than not, you're just delaying the inevitable. So, really tough spot there for Aiden. He's going to have to try to come back with 3-1. Has the power play. Sandfer without the power play does not have the power play lock. He's going to have to get super aggressive here.
He's gonna have to win it with the gloves off, indeed.
Yeah.
Caesar's agreeing with Nick, by the way.
Yeah. I gotta reopen that. Alright. Yeah, yeah, need the hand. Yeah, that's how Zay had it. Yep, exactly. So, we are on to game 5. Caesar, remind me. What Sandfer cannot pick.
It'd be 7, 10, and 12.
Yeah,
I
I believe the
believe
numbers
so,
are 7, 10.
I'll get that
and
verified. Yeah, 7, 10, or 12. Alright, Sandfer. What do you want?
Well, Aiden loves a 5-card sprint.
Ooh.
I like something low. We're going with 6.
Okay.
Not the no send, but
Almost.
close as you
Just
can get.
A mini send.
Well, I mean, we had to have one of these like mini no sends at some point because he's the 5-card, I'm the 6-card guy. We had to. Even if this doesn't go my way, we had to have it at some point.
Oh, and there we go.
Oh, free choice on the board. How
Huge for
fitting.
Sandfer here.
How fitting.
And usually these wild starts, they're advantageous for the person who starts the game, but even more so in a low card start like this, where you don't have many cards in your deck. You can kind of
It's very
strategize
advantageous,
how you want to go through your deck specifically.
Yeah. Sandfer will pick yellow, and Aiden can run with it. And we talk about this all the time. We talk about this all the time. These kind of games, Nick, are a matter. It could have it done in one turn, or it could be a long one. It all depends on what you get dealt. Sandfer, though, running clean on the yellow. Aiden is dry. Sandfer to blue. It's
Sandfer down
close.
to 2 on the blue 2, looking to make
Oh,
this
Aiden
over
has
in a
some
matter
ammo
of
there. Double
seconds.
play, though. That's all he's got to show for it. Now, what can Sandfer do? Draws on the blue. He's dry.
Aiden continuing to play on the blue. Does Aiden have anything in the tank where he can play off of this potentially?
Oh,
no.
Draw City. Yep, that is what it can be.
Yep. And
Anyone's
now
game
we're
now.
going
Sandfer
back.
ran it clean down there, but now they're both dry and looking for more.
Both had potential opportunities to get to the end if they had the right cards, just unfortunately didn't
Sandfer with a wink on
present
the
itself. Still drawing though.
and
Sandfer.
sets up his own play. Top decks that green 8. See if that breaks him out.
Yeah. Sandfer, I think, maintaining
One
a
down
pretty
this time for Aiden.
decent lead.
Yeah, Aiden was drawing before him, so I'm sure he's got something. I'm sensing something's coming here. I can hear the man typing.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
and that's
and
it.
The bailout
That's
is
it.
real.
Oh, man.
The bailout is real.
That-
Aiden had a bailout in game 1. I had a bailout drawing the green 8.
Wow.
Unreal.
And just like that, we get another series where one person wins the first game, and then it's the other person the rest of the way. Unfortunate for Aiden there.
Sandfer
Loses
4-1.
4-1.
Wow.
Sandfer gets a huge victory over Aiden
Yeah.
Smith, though.
Massive, yes. Sandfer, I know you're not thinking Super League, but that win's got to feel good after some tough first couple tournaments there. Not really, just been kind of treading water there. Had those wins in March, but first true win since then. how does this win feel for you, and looking ahead as well?
It feels good. Realistically, the that last game, being able to work around and work my way into a win is what feels the best about it. So many times in March, it was, yeah, don't even really need to draw much. The hand was kind of already set up. Even the first 3 wins on this one, the hand was pretty well set up. That one, the 6-card start, only really starting off with the red skip as the only action card, working my way down, and then kind of working around what I had to get to the win was really satisfying, shall I say.
Fair enough. Aiden, we talked about it at the top. It's gonna be a tough road for you. You're in, plain and simple. You're looking at danger of relegation. Just, I mean, at the same time though, I still think you played pretty well. Just talk to me about how you feel you did today, and how you can take this moving forward into a T5, which will be pretty high stakes for you, no doubt about it. And just thoughts on the series as a whole. Let me know. And Nick, I mean, it's tough for Aiden. I mean, he's in, yeah, seems to use all the luck up in game 1, absolutely. And it's definitely a tough time. It's gonna be a tough time for him in T5. I mean, he's 1-4. It's gonna be a very interesting time. He's gotta give it everything he's got next tournament if he wants to stay up here.
Yeah, unfortunately for Aiden, this isn't the result he needed. He only gets one more game win in a 4-1 loss. He's going to be likely looking down the barrel of needing a win in T5 in order
Maybe
to be safe. I wouldn't say 2.
Well, realistically, he could have easily had the 2. I just clutched up the power play. So
Yeah. I'm just talking about he needs to win the series. Outright.
Well, probably, but
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this
unless
one,
he
he could have easily gone that second one. Who knows what would have happened in the
Yeah.
game 6?
Yeah, but he's still on the lower end of the totem pole on the 1-win guys. He just needs to reach that magic 2 series wins.
Yep.
He's gonna be having to focus on that specifically. And for Sandfer, he's just gonna have to continue this mindset. Maybe facing Caesar next round.
That's gonna be
maybe
tough.
Brando. Caesar would be a really tough matchup for him. But if he can get past Caesar, then he can really start to think
You're good,
about
Caesar.
Super League.
You're all
Really
good,
start to
Caesar.
think about the fact that he's building up this resume now where he could get himself into the lower half of the, like, 20th through 25th if things break his way in the Super
Yeah.
League, and
Exactly.
make a run in this tournament would be ideal.
So Sandfer wins it 4-1. Thanks to Nick for coming in and doing some co-com. Appreciate it. Thanks to Caesar who logged and ref tonight. Appreciate both of you, and congrats to both Sandfer and Aiden on well-fought series. Sandfer moving on. We take a look at the bracket here. So you see, it is going to be Charles Sandfer in the next round, and he will get either Caesar or Brando. That they play tomorrow at 8. That'll be streaming right here, so please make sure you
Possible
join us
all
for that.
California battle with Brando
Oh,
advances.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there it is. All right, and so yeah, he goes 4-1. We look at the rest of today. We are sold out today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So keep those seatbelts on as we continue on this ride. And Kev and Ellison come to you at 6. G-Man will take you through that one. We have Abian and Leah at 7, and then Turner and Monaco at 8 streaming as well. So for everyone I just mentioned, as well as everyone who joined us on YouTube and in the Discord VC, I I'm Not Short. Thank you for joining us. And for all of us at MRE Uno, we thank you. And we will see you in just about an hour for our next stream game of the night.